Now, I know most of you watching this are thinking, but court is the most exciting thing ever. How could somebody possibly fall asleep? Let me tell you, as somebody who's spent thousands of hours in court, I can tell you it's not always as exciting as you see on YouTube. In fact, as anybody who spends hours going through court footage will tell you, it's about 1% that's exciting, and that's if you're lucky. Now, this guy over here, Corey, definitely wasn't finding this court proceeding to be very exciting at all. He kept nodding off throughout the whole thing. And when it came his time to appear, it seemed like unfortunately he couldn't wake up.
Monday, the 24th of October at 9 o'clock for
Perfect.
review.
Thank you.
Did you know that was United Nations Day?
Nope.
Not sure exactly what that means, but that's what it is. All right, good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Who else would like to call a matter? I know Mr. Mueller is talking to his client. Mr. Clerk, what else do we have left besides Clementine? We still have the Burlew matter. Mr. Burlew is waiting patiently.
He's not just waiting patiently, he is out cold. Okay, good. He's awake now again. Surely he won't go back to sleep now that the judge has just mentioned his matter.
So who's doing the angel Sanchez? Go
Your
ahead.
Honor,
Not the DA.
sorry, oh, not the DA.
Meeting, you think? Ms. Crowley, you think it's meeting?
Your Honor, 1 second. Yes, it is. Ms. Newton's co-person.
I may have been wrong on that one. Now, this guy was convicted of some activities that usually take place at nighttime, mostly to do with taking property that doesn't belong to him. And the judge alludes to this in a little joke that you may or may not catch later on. Let me know in the comment section down below if you pick up on what the judge meant.
That's off the record. That's a first. I have never had someone just, have you seen someone doze off? You've seen that before?
Juries.
No, on Zoom, you know?
I think someone needs to go and poke him with a stick.
No, he looks so comfortable.
Yes,
He's
he
sitting
does.
there in his garage or somewhere. Oh, well. So, Mr. Nelson, what are you going to do about your client? Has he appeared or is he absent?
Oh yeah, he appeared all right. He appeared to be out cold, most likely from the previous night's activities. But it raises a very interesting question. I mean, he is there, but he's not all there. So is that counted as an appearance or not? It's a really difficult one. I guess if he can't be arraigned properly, does that mean a failure to appear?
Well, he appeared before I did, but
You try to call him?
I did, Your Honor, and I don't think he's got his phone on.
Well, here's what I can do. What's it on for today? Let's take
It's on for a pretrial conference. I believe that Mr.
pre-hearing conference. Yeah.
I believe that the offer is now for him is probation before it was a prison commitment. I believe he's willing to accept that, but he's not here. And I was gonna, if he wasn't.
What
here-
was the offer?
Well, the offer was low term. The defense countered with a probation on it, and this is an attempt case.
Yeah.
So the difference between probation and low term is
Negligible.
very de minimis. So in light of that, the people elected to accept the probationary offer, counter offer.
Yeah.
But we were set to put that plea on the record on July 18th, and the defendant didn't appear.
Right.
Did not
Warrant-
appear?
No, and the warrant was held until today. It appears for purposes of that, he appeared. The court saw him on Zoom, but
No, he's here. He's still
I would
here.
ask that we come back later this week.
I'm thinking of this afternoon.
I
Are you
can
gonna be
I
here?
can be here this afternoon, Your Honor. And,
Well, the question is the defendant gonna be here this?
Well,
afternoon?
eventually, I mean, obviously he works at night, you know, in the various neighborhoods.
I'm,
And so the man needs to get his sleep. So he is resting comfortably.
He's got gigs going. That's right.
Yeah. I would continue it till 1:30 today. You're gonna be here anyway, right, Mr. Wilson?
that's correct.
With the hope that sometime between now and 1:30, Mr. Nelson, this is your punishment for being late.
It is.
You're gonna keep
no
trying
good
to
deed
reach
goes
your
unpunished.
client
Yes, yeah.
and see if he's here at 1:30. If he's not, if he's still sound asleep, He'll still be connected to Zoom, and then we'll pick a new date
That's.
later this week. We'll take
Thank
care of it.
thank you for your patience, Your Honor. with
So
both.
we're gonna recall Burlew at 1:30, and whatever you do, do not wake him. I mean, just leave him on Zoom. Don't disconnect. Be quite a shock when he wakes up. All right, so the only other case I have is Menifee. Does someone have a phone connection to Crowell? Oh, it's a motion to transfer. Is there going to be any objection to this transfer?
Sorry, Your Honor.
Whose case is this?
Which
Which
case?
case was it?
Menifee?
Oh, that's my case, Your Honor.
I was talking to you and you were off, you were
I'm
talking
so
to
sorry.
Wilson?
Very
I
important stuff.
apologize,
Judge.
Your Honor.
Is there going to be an objection to this transfer?
No, Your Honor.
Okay,
Court reporter has ruled.
I'm gonna go ahead and call the Menifee matter. This is a transfer to what county?
This is to Sacramento.
Can you imagine drooping off for a couple of seconds and you literally miss your whole court hearing? Now let's see if he can pull it together enough just to get through this.
Okay, no appearance by defense counsel, but we've heard no objection. Oh, Mr. Burlew. Wait one moment, everyone. Mr. Burlew, can you hear me? Give me the thumbs up if you can hear me. Thumbs up is given. Did you know you had dozed off? Wait, you're muted. Do you know how to unmute yourself? Are you on a, yeah, there you go. You had dozed off there.
Got a cold, I'm sick.
Yeah, I'm sorry to wake you, but you're in court. So stand by. We're going to call your matter in about 15 seconds, okay?
Yeah.
All right. So as to the Menifee matter, the request to transfer, is there any objection?
No, Your Honor.
Hearing no objection, it is approved. The court will sign the transfer papers. Signing at this time. Do me a favor, Ms. Dunham, and send an email or a text, whatever you have, to Mr. Crowell. Let him know that the transfer was approved to Sacramento.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right. Calling the last case, People versus Corey Burlew. Mr. Burlew is present on Zoom. Mr. Nelson is here in court. And for the people, Mr. Wilson. And what has been resolved in this case? It's here for pre-hearing conference.
Your Honor, Mr. Burlew had authorized me basically to negotiate the same resolution as the co-defendant in this, which is a grant of probation. That has been now offered by the district attorney's office. I think I heard Mr. Burlew saying he was feeling under the weather or something.
He said he is sick and has a cold.
And I certainly don't want him here, given what's been going around. And in that case, I don't.
We have probation terms.
We haven't even, we don't have a plea form yet.
Yeah, we need a plea,
Yes, Your Honor.
and then we need to get probation terms.
My suggestion is, in the abundance of caution, we come back on the 15th.
That's,
Your Honor, I will be winging my way to France.
can we come back on Friday of this week? You are available? Mr. Nelson?
I have an appearance in Department 9 at Solanos, but I will be here just as soon as I get done at that on Friday. I have nothing else here on Friday, but I will get that.
Okay, so Mr. Burlew, we do need you to come back on Friday at 9 o'clock. We, apparently they're going to offer you a grant of probation, but we need to have you plead. Okay?
Yeah.
We actually need you in court.
Yeah.
Unless you and Mr. Nelson can connect ahead of time
If he-
to sign the paperwork.
If he calls me and we set up an appointment, I can go over the plea form with him, appear 977. Or he could be on Zoom and we can effectuate the plea.
So one of two things, we're gonna come back on Friday. Either you need to be here on Friday at 9 o'clock, this Friday, or if you can connect with Mr. Nelson before Friday, he can go over everything with you, you can sign the paperwork, and then on Friday you can appear by Zoom. So leave that up to you.
Okay,
All right, so this will come back on Friday the 5th at 9 o'clock.
He has my number, I believe. He should have my card.
yes, I got it.
All right.
And you have his number.
Yes, yes.
All right, thank you. See you Friday.
Right. Thank you.
All right, Sleeping Beauty, off you go back to sleep. Gotta save up your strength to go out and rob innocent people's hard-earned stuff again. Talking about Sleeping Beauty, this story was like Sleeping Beauty if it had a pretty much zero budget. Now I'm gonna have a wild guess that this guy took something other than vitamins, which has resulted in this scenario. Now that could be in liquid form like I've got up there, or it could be in a totally other different type of liquid form. Although, that being said, all of the lawyers out there who may or may not be watching this can probably understand exactly why this has happened. Anyway, folks, this was just a bit of fun from today. I'm shipping out to Portugal tomorrow and I'm really excited to get out of here. I'll have a few videos hopefully loaded and ready for you to watch while I'm away. So make sure and support the channel while I'm gone by hitting that like button, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And you can leave a PayPal in the tip jar for PayPal down below. Or you can hit the old thanks button down below and leave a thank you comment if you get a chance. We'll catch you in the next one, folks. Stancha.